Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Amelia Aldeo. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist and I specialize in treating anxiety disorders. And today I wanted to talk about making room for all the emotions, for all the feels that we're having as we are going back to our lives, or better said, as we are building this new normal. So what do I mean by this? Well, we're in a very complex situation. We're having lots of feels. It's really important that we acknowledge them. It's important that we embrace them. It's important that we try to better understand them. Because if we try to suppress them, if we try to push them away, they're going to come back in unexpected ways. So what do I mean by all these feels, right? Well, when we first went into shelter in place or into closing down mode, the situation was fairly linear. There was a threat, there was unpredictability, we felt anxious, we felt afraid, so we retreated. Fairly simple. Now, as we reopen, the path is a lot more complex. There's going to be lots of ups and downs in terms of what we can and cannot do. And there's going to be a lot more emotions. In fact, we are already experiencing a ton of additional emotions besides anxiety and fear. So for example, we're feeling sad about walking in our neighborhoods and seeing that many stores have gone out of business, or seeing that many of our neighbors have lost their jobs. We're also feeling nostalgia about the life that we lost, and we're very confused as to how things are going to look like in the future. Right? We're also feeling angry. We're feeling frustrated at basically everything that happened. And we're also feeling sensory overload. And I'll give you an example. I live in New York City. I used to walk around and the streets used to be pretty empty. And in the last couple of weeks, I keep running into lots of people. And my brain is not really used to seeing so many people. And again, I'm the kind of person who enjoys being around people. And I choose to live in New York City. But again, I'm having a hard time adjusting purely to just processing, seeing so many people at once. So that's an experience that many of us are going to have, particularly in big cities. So as we reopen, as we go back to our lives, as we build this new normal, make sure that you're leaving room every day for these feelings, right? To acknowledge them, to embrace them, to understand them. Because if not, if we push them away, they're going to come back in very unexpected ways. As always, if you or someone in your life is struggling with a mental health problem, please reach out to a mental health professional. And stay well, stay safe, and stay tuned. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.